mighty close. You gonna hit it. Lord have mercy. Scare me.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Daniel and you are watching Triple R Farms, and it is Tuesday, October the 8th. That's right, October the 8th. So here's what we kind of got on tap for today. I think there's a chance that we may start cutting some Milo today. But first, I'm going to be on the rogator. What I've been doing yesterday, going around all the soybeans that we have left to cut. We got some grass coming on around the edges and some places and stuff. So anyway, I got one more load to put out, touching up some areas in the beans with the rogator. PA is back on picking cotton. The whole crew is over there right now getting the picker ready to go, getting it cleaned out and everything. So he's going to be doing that. And then once I get done spraying, I've got to do a few things to my combine to get it ready for Milo. And then we got to get the grain carts over there, combine, trailers, and everything over in the valley to cut some Milo. So that's all I got right now. Sit back and enjoy the video. Let's get this baby started. Gotta watch that pivot. And we made it. So basically what I'm doing is going around the edges of the field, and this is going to be where the deer came out of the woods and kind of ate on the beans, and the beans did not canopy over and provide shade to shade out the grass, and then you get stuff like this. That is just straight from deer damage, and it pretty much goes all the way around this field. And this is kind of what I've been doing the last 2 days, is going around every field around the borders and touching up this grass. It just makes it a lot easier on the combines to go ahead and kill this grass. That way when they come around to do the borders of the field, they can fly right on through this, because all this grass and weeds will be dead. It just speeds up the whole process. Alright, we got through spraying the soybeans, so you can mark that off the list. Now we are headed on to the combine. So one thing that I do know I have to change on my combine is the concave. I've got some round bar concaves in there for beans. So I know I got to take those two out, and we're going to swap them back to the large wire for Milo, because that's what they call for. What, you taking it on over there or what?
No, I want to make sure it'll dump.
Oh.
We hadn't hooked it up yet. This is the trailer that's been acting funny.
We had on the white bobbin?
That's right. Looks pretty good.
looking for holes in the floor, any cracks and stuff, because this is going to be the trailer to haul the Milo. And you don't know, if you've never seen Milo seed, it is teeny tiny. It's about like a BB.
It's got to be swept out. That soybean meat.
You mean lock this handle down?
Yeah, we'll leave it open.
So if you remember a couple of videos, this was the trailer that we had hooked to the white Volvo, and we had all the trouble with making it dump. Well, we thought we had it fixed, and James said it was giving him trouble the other day. So Dad said, heck, just unhook from the white Volvo, hook it to the blue Freightliner, let's see if it'll dump. So that's where we are. Look good to me. So James and Mark, they got to get in there inside that trailer. They got to sweep the rest of the beans out of that trailer. Dad's going to check the grain cart, but I know it's going to have some soybeans caught in the corners. So we'll have to get the grain cart clean too. And then they'll be ready to get both of those to the field. And I know we were talking about, I think it was in the last video, we were trying to decide if we were going to store the Milo in our grain bins or were we going to just ship it out direct, and we've made a decision. So we called around and we're able to get some prices on the Milo, storing it versus cutting it right now and shipping it out, and we were able to get a really good price right now, cutting it and shipping it, versus not really knowing what we're going to get in December, maybe end of November. So didn't really outweigh the risk to store it. So we're going to go ahead and cut it, and we're shipping it straight out of the field. But we were able to go ahead and clean up around the grain bins and get the grain bins ready for grain. So I think it was on the last video too, I showed that we had a rusted floor right here. Dad was able to find some of those floor plates, and he got all that patched up. So she is ready to put some grain in it, even though we're not going to do it this year, but at least we know we got them ready. We also turned the augers on, and they all turned on, and we just cleaned up all around here. It was grass this tall with trees and little saplings, but we got it all clean. We turned all the fans on, and they all worked good. So we were ready to put some air on them if we needed to. But yeah, it was a good thing that we went ahead and did this, even though we're not going to store grain in it. You never know, we may be ready to store grain next year in these bins, but not this year. All right, we got one side done, wasn't too bad. Now we got to do the other side. So it looks like the only thing left I have to do is I've got to adjust this feeder house drum. This thing right here. We got it in soybean, which means it's in the high position. And for Milo, we need it in the low position. You probably can't see it, but it's got this weird little odd shaped little piece of iron right here that you've got to flip it around the other way. You got to turn this bolt right here. A little bit tricky, but the main thing is it's hard to do with one person. So I'm gonna have to go find a 2x4 to prise it up, slide another piece of board in there to hold the weight of the drum, and then I can adjust my little bolt right there. That'll work. Who's calling me? Hello? Y'all can see that, but this is a weird little odd shaped piece that you twist around to a low position, mid or high, and basically you twist it where the drum sits on this piece in the position that you want it to, and we want it about like that. That is the lowest position. Now, hard part is making it stay where you want it. That's where I want it, about right there. So that's gonna be close. So that's what you gotta do to this side. You turn around, you do the same thing to this side, except we're gonna have to wait on that. All right, looks like we're gonna have to stop right here because PA is having trouble with the cotton picker. It's popping up some codes, so we're gonna stop working on this. We're gonna run across in the valley and see if we can see what's going on. So just looking at the codes that he's been sending me, he's been taking pictures of it. Looks like it has to do with one of the row units on the right side. You got a speed sensor that reads how fast the heads are turning on the right side, and it reads the speed of how fast the heads are turning on the left side. But it's a magnetic little sensor if I remember right, and if you get metal filings on it, which is not good to get metal filings in a gearbox, but that may be a whole nother issue. But if you have metal filings on the end of that sensor, on that magnet, it won't be able to read the speed. And so that's what it sounds like it's doing. The sensor is either bad or it's got metal filings. It's not reading the speed of the row units on the right side, and that's telling the cotton picker, telling the driver to, hey, you got something wrong, you might want to stop. It's just telling him to stop. So anyway, we'll go check it out. Here's the sensor right there we're gonna take off. I already unhooked the wire. You go clean it off with a rag. What we can do, if it doesn't go away, we can take that sensor out, put it over here, and if the problem swaps to the left side, that means the sensor's bad.
Do that now?
You want to do it now?
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and swap the left side sensor, which is not giving us a code, put it over here on the right side, put the right side over there on the left side. If the codes start popping up for the left side, that means that that sensor on the right side is bad. Alright, this is the left side. classy. Now don't tighten it tight. So PA just got done with the field that he was in, and the next field we're ready to go to is up there at Tyler, but it's only on day number 7 as far as days from since I defoliated it, so it's not quite ready. So we're coming back to the JC field, which didn't pick really good and had all those bowls. We're gonna scrap the rest of the afternoon, and then probably tomorrow we'll check on Tyler again and see if it's ready. But we're about to check out this sensor, see if we figured anything out. Unit drive system. Then you scroll over. There it was. Yeah, this will be your left-handed speed and your right-handed. It'll tell you what your actual is and your desired. Speed is 0. It did swap to the left hand. Just happened.
Just touched it with that angle piece that runs up to the mirror there.
Alright, here's a problem. Now the left hand's reading 0. It's jumping all around. So it's that sensor. That's what it is. So these were a lot of the bowls that went ahead and opened up after we picked. They all opened up. They're not very big, which we weren't expecting them to be huge, but that's still cotton that needs to be in the picker. And looks like we hadn't even picked. Just riding in the picker, looking at the yield, it was anywhere from 250 to 350 to 400 sometimes. So that is what was left out there, pounds to the acre. 250 to 400 pounds to the acre. So he's gonna scrap the rest of the afternoon. He should make it all the way down to the road. So that'll get most of all this cotton. The other side of the field, it doesn't have near as much cotton left on the plant as this side. So he makes it to the road this afternoon, and we'll probably quit scrapping. Well, he's made a bale. First scrap bale. coming in there. Alright, let's go check the moisture. Ugh. $14.9, 15.
Mighty close, mighty close. You gonna hit it. Oh, have mercy. Scare me.
Well, that is all we cut right here. A little bit in field number 2, because that's a different variety over there. I think that's launch 2.0. This is launch. And this is all we cut in this field number 1. I don't know what Dad's doing. Anyway, the moisture was anywhere from, like, you might as well say 14 to 15. So still a little bit high. Yield, you know, I hadn't calibrated anything, so there's no telling if this is right or not, but it was hitting around 80, kind of 80 to 105, so I hope that's right. I hope it's on the low side. But anyway, we'll have to get that calibrated once we get back to combining. But what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna go ahead and spray all the Milo with Roundup and go ahead and kill this plant. And that way I can fly through it a little bit faster. And the moisture is probably a little bit high because of all the green material that's going through there. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and spray it with Roundup, kill it, come back in about 7 days, and then we'll be able to fly through it. So that's the plan. So looks like I'll be swapping my combine right back to beans, but that's okay. That's no big deal. But anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys. We really appreciate y'all watching our videos. If you want to do me a favor, click the thumb, means you like the video. And if you want to subscribe to our channel, we would love to have you. Click the Triple R Farms logo over here. Other than that, guys, we will catch y'all on the next one. We're out.